Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. David here with another cryptocurrency update. First of all, I want to thank you guys all for joining this channel, for liking, subscribing, and definitely for sharing these videos with your friends and family. It truly does mean a lot to me. And as this channel grows, I want to reaffirm to you guys that it is really important, the connection and the communication that we all have here in this space. If you ever had a question, a comment, or any type of concern in regards to a coin that you were going to invest in, or a project that you were looking up, or if you believed you received some type of news that you think is really important, you should definitely share it with the community. Don't be shy. Don't be scared. We all work together here. This is one of the positive aspects of this crypto community space, is how tight-knit we really are. So I got my video for today pulled up, but I've never actually opened up one of these heat maps before and tried to show you guys. But these heat maps are really good tools to use if you're trying to find out where exactly your coin is placing in market sentiment and whether or not it's moving up, down, if it's just staying sideways, or what the entire sentiment of the market as a whole is. Because there's days you'll come in here on true red days and this entire screen will be completely red. I mean, as you can see, we've got a good little bit of the coins in here that are red, but you've got Tron, XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, obviously the big time, Stellar Lumens, Litecoin, Binance Coin, all paired with USD. So as you start to think about what kind of fiat should I be using to get into this space, how is my easiest avenue in, those are things you need to research depending on your country, the location you live in, what the restrictions or regulations are in regards to investing into cryptocurrency. Like here in the United States, regulation hasn't necessarily been enacted yet. So yeah, we can definitely call the crypto community still very much the wild, wild west, like they say, and we are in the west. So one of the reasons why cryptocurrency is being called the wild, wild west still is because of the fact that countries like America have I don't want to say refused to enact a regulation, but have been a little bit slower on the draw. Now, that's one of the downfalls of American legislation or regulation, is that there is so many levels that things have to pass through in order to get approved. Not alone only approved, but to just be agreed upon to get even to the point where it can be voted on. I mean, there's so many levels that for you to get something really pushed through in the House of Representatives or in the Justice Department or through the FBI, whatever's really going on, you need a lot of cooperation. So at a time right now where the U.S. government is shut down, that's going to be a little bit harder to come by. Cooperation between departments or between entities or regulators, you know, if they're going to push a bill through, it's going to get put to the back of the list. So we have to kind of be ready for things in America to really take their time. Like I've said before, I don't expect America to come out with any type of regulation that is going to be like industry leading or revolutionary when it comes to cryptocurrency. I believe, honestly, in the back of my mind, in my heart, that America is waiting for everybody else to get all their solidifications in line. Because once everybody else is solidified, you're going to be able, as the American government, to come in and disrupt everything at that point. If you don't think that Malta and Australia and Japan and Dubai and all of these countries that are starting to adopt and regulate cryptocurrency, if you don't believe that a newly issued regulation from the United States government, if you don't think that that has the opportunity to change the regulation that's already enacted in these countries or on these blockchains or within these crypto spheres, if you don't think that the government has the ability to change that stuff, then you're wrong. The United States government ultimately has, I would imagine, the most power in the world when it comes to financially acting or changing the way that a currency is traded or regulated. So let's go ahead and jump a little bit into the news today. I think it's fun to kind of jump onto my Twitter. I have only 21 people that I'm following. I only follow XRP people. So as we scroll through here, it'll be fun. And it's kind of funny because this first picture on the page here is an avocado filled with bacon, and I go out of my way to avoid bacon or pork products. So it's really funny that this thing is just kind of sitting here right in front of me. But XRP Research Center went ahead and tweeted 22 minutes ago replying to XRP Trump. So it's not really that different, or is it? The way I see it is they decided to aggregate different hashing algorithms, all of which individually are susceptible to suffer 51% attacks. Like if 1 + 1 + 1 + 1 + 1 summed a greater number than 5. And he's happy to be corrected, which is amazing. Nobody in this industry knows anything for sure. Everything you could qualify and quantify into a position of speculation or calculation. I mean, there's really no guarantees in this investing game. Dr. T, again, XRP Trump, here we go. It's different in the sense that they have multiple algorithms, 5, and not just one like BTC, SHA-256, and Ethereum, ETH-ASH has. So in order to successfully attack them, you'd need to 51% each one. Motive of attacker is malicious rather than economic, as they'd be losing money. Now, there were some things coming out saying that the attacker or the hacker of the Ethereum 51% attack might have been a white hat hacker. Now, if you guys don't know what a white hat hacker is basically somebody who's hired by the government or the company itself to perform, or not by the company itself, by just going out and attacking these systems to seek where the vulnerabilities are with no intention of actually breaking the system, but only to point out where the vulnerabilities are. So there was some reports that somebody had actually received some of their attacked money back, which I found to be very interesting, that the attacker is possibly going to be giving back the money that he took rather than just keeping it or changing it and sending it to another exchange. So, and again, I think a lot of you guys saw a couple days ago that DX Exchange had some advertising in the football game, in a soccer game. So that's always fun to see, especially as America has the Super Bowl coming up. If you could imagine that a lot of these companies are actually working towards having their ads ready, I think it'll be fun to see what happens within this space as we advance. As we move forward, will these companies be targeting advertising either on the field or on the TV? You know, Super Bowl in America is huge. I mean, it's extremely massive. So if you don't imagine that there's going to be some type of cryptocurrency advertising going on, then I think you'll be excited to be proven wrong. And this is a weird article. I think that we all as XRP investors understand the amount of hate that exists or the amount of downplaying of importance that this technology has. Well, I can tell you that this website, Investopedia, doesn't necessarily do some justice for this article that they're posting. The 10 most important cryptocurrencies other than Bitcoin. Forget all of this mumbo jumbo. You could pause this and read it if you want. This is the real time. That's a real time picker. Watch the order that it's in. It's XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash. What comes next? EOS. I want you guys to see their list. Litecoin, number 1 most important cryptocurrency behind Bitcoin. 2nd most important, Ethereum. 3rd most important, Zcash. 4th most important, Dash. It's like a video that I watched one day. They were doing an April Fool's prank on Shaquille O'Neal, and they played a video of a section of a website or a blog or something that was going through the top 10 most important centers in NBA history, and it was like this list is. It was just exactly like this, where you go through the list and you know who should be the best. You know, but you just keep scrolling through the list and it just doesn't get there. And then you finally get to number 5, and Ripple XRP is finally there. Now, I've said this before, we're going to have a hard time with a lot of companies even still using Ripple, if there's trying to be a complete disassociation, even still using the name Ripple and then XRP. Even though I've told you guys this before, there is no disassociation. They are the same, basically. Ripple controls most of the XRP. They control the products that utilize XRP. Yeah, we have access to trading XRP as well, which is amazing. Congratulations to us. But we have to remember that Ripple... Now, yeah, XRP, I'd still be able to trade it if Ripple ceased to exist. But just like we said with the Ethereum Classic that's trapped on some private blockchains or being traded in private funds, the valuation would be affected and or destroyed if some cataclysmic event came out, like a 51% attack, or if somebody released all of the XRP into circulation, or if distributed ledger technology shut down or started to have glitches, or if everybody started to sell all of their XRP at the same exact time. Jeb McCaleb, Chris Larson, Brad Garlinghouse, David Schwartz, if they all were just like, you know what, F it, I'm out. That would be a bad day. That would affect valuation. That would affect liquidity. That would affect what these exchanges have the ability to do. Really. Vermont state agencies launch blockchain pilot program for captive insurance industry. 2 agencies in the state government of Vermont in the United States have jointly launched a blockchain pilot program for captive insurance, according to an official announcement published January 11th. The Secretary of State, Jim Kondos, and Department of Financial Regulation Commissioner Michael Pychek have signed an agreement to join forces to explore blockchain technology and the benefits of its deployment in maintaining records in the captive insurance field. So, like we've said, as we grow, there's going to be more regulation, more legislation, more people in positions of power that are going to be coming and taking this message to state heads, to government bodies, to businesses, to entities that control the flow and the movement of money. So as we go through this market, it's only going to become more solidified and more valued as an asset class. The farther we go, the more important it's going to be. Now, everybody's kind of been hype on Tron. We built a mock portfolio a couple of weeks ago, maybe even more than that. But we put in coins like Tron and QuantStamp, and I would have to look it up. But we did our best to not just pick the top tier coins, which I love Tron. And if you would have bought Tron at the time that this mock portfolio that we built was made, you would have been in an amazing position. If you would have transferred all your XRP out that day and moved it into Tron, you would have made 50 or 60 or 70% on your money. That's exciting, but the Tron price tumbles after ex-employee throws shade on BitTorrent project. We've been only hearing positive things coming out about this BitTorrent project, and it's only been doing positive things for the Tron price. Even during this downturn, they've managed to have massive gains, which is exciting. The Tron price went into free fall shortly after a former executive torched the company's BitTorrent project. It has since staged a small comeback as of this writing. Tron TRX was trading at 0.023 cents, down 8.9% on relatively high volume. And we've spoken about that before. It's exciting how they put on relatively high volume, because a lot of people have come in and accused me of shilling or being an XRP insider, or somebody that's being paid by somebody to come out and just say things, just like many of the other YouTubers are. But as you can see here, we've said this, it depends on the market pressure, the direction that that volume is going. If your volume is being pushed in a downward direction, then you're going to get this to this. If your volume is being pushed in an upward direction, you're going to be getting a lot of these spikes in these higher levels. But that's why it's really just dependent on where this is going. If the volume is pushing down and the sentiment, the market sentiment, if the heat map that we go through is just all red and all the entire market sentiment is going down and market cap is getting destroyed, news is coming out, that is when we get into a problem, when all of the markets will be crashing simultaneously. So you got to be careful. The company's been under fire for several days. Last week, former chief strategist officer Simon Morris said there's no way, I quote, the Tron blockchain can handle BitTorrent's high rate of transactions. As CCN reported, Tron announced last week that it plans to roll out the BitTorrent token, BTT, on the Binance Launchpad. Tron claimed BTT would promote the mass adoption of blockchain. So you got to be careful because, yeah, we don't know if this Tron blockchain, this distributed Tron system is going to be able to handle all the transaction of BitTorrent. BitTorrent has 100 million users. If all 100 million users came in at once, it might have some real server issues. I don't know if Justin Sun is preparing for all those server issues that might come. Here we go. There we go. Here we go. And this is what I brought up about white hat hacking and you know, whether or not some of this money was going to be returned. One of the more disturbing side effects of the crypto market's downturn is it's made it easier for malicious actors to launch 51% attacks, making that most fundamental of blockchain security breach more frequent. But like all unfortunate events in the never-ending drama of crypto, great, the real world loses. In this case, the real world losses in this case are providing a valuable lesson. In this case, it's a lesson about the role the network effect plays in building security, especially for blockchains that have adopted Bitcoin's proof of work consensus model. There's a lot of issues coming out about this proof of work model. That's why you might be starting to see a lot of people start to move towards XRP and start to move into branching with the Ripple team and starting to utilize RippleNet and transferring value and contracts and business through the distributed ledger technology, which I think is going to be a really big advancement for the Ripple team and for the price and valuation and utility of the XRP coin. Crypto enthusiasts debate at nausea, I'm imagining is what that says, about the principles of this or that chain's design. And those debates are important, but if permissionless blockchain doesn't have a large enough community of users, developers, and miners operating in a self-reinforcing manner of value creation and protection, they're vulnerable. You really got to be careful. If you're a miner, I know we've got a big time miner in this community, Litecoin Rich. I think he does a lot of mining in Europe. Drop that comment down below on whether or not these reduced prices have had an effect on your ability to mine, whether or not these 51% attacks. Somebody had left a comment in the video yesterday that they own some Ethereum and they don't care, Ethereum Classic, I'm sorry, and they don't care if it goes to zero. They own some and it doesn't matter. And I think honestly that's the mentality of a lot of us at this point is we're in, there's very little that we can do to affect the positive or negative outlooks on this market. And so we're all kind of just hanging on for dear life just for somebody else with a little bit more initiative or a little bit more clout to take our message to the next level and to bring this market all to the next level. Spanish security regulator adds 23 foreign exchange and cryptocurrency exchanges to the warning list. Scams. The Spanish National Securities Market Commission has added 23 unauthorized Forex and cryptocurrency entities to its warning list January 14. Among the companies added to the list is Blonde Bear OU, also referred to as Black Parrot Ltd, which claims to be a Forex and cryptocurrency exchange operator but reportedly operates in Spain without a license. The company, which operated on the trade111.com and tradex1.com domains, has also been flagged by the Polish Financial Supervision Authority for operating in Poland without required licenses. Another company added to the warning list is DAX 300, also known as Brown Fox Ltd, for operating in Spain without a license. Again, so it seems like, what does it say? Spain was among the 7 countries which have signed a declaration calling for help in the promotion of distributed ledger technology's use in the European region. That's so reassuring. I love to hear words that correlate with the investments that we're in. Distributed ledger technology, guys. It's going to go. We're going to get to a point where everything that we do and everything that we touch in this space is just going forward. Digital asset investor 7 minutes ago. Ripple, XRP, and crypto, the quadrillion-dollar problem, 7th asset class. Yeah, we spoke about the quadrillion dollars the other day, and I told you how long it took me to figure out what a quadrillion dollars really means. CZ Binance, I feel a burning sensation. How about you? What is a coin burn? CKJ, who's ready to use XRP for Uber? We spoke about Uber yesterday. Omni, who's next? You guys, if you can't see the writing on the wall here, I don't know what to tell you. Love for Crypto's reporting Dan Blazarian. The road to the top is better than the top. Don't be in such a hurry that you don't enjoy the ride. That's why I tell you guys, you got to smile. You have to laugh. You have to create portfolios and try to enjoy this market. Try to find out how much money you're going to be worth. If you got 1,000 XRP and it goes to $589, you're going to be worth $589,000. I think that's a lot of money. Hey, Ripple XRP, must be an honor from the RT from at Yoshitaka Kitao. I don't know what that means, but let's see. Maybe Yoshitaka said something. Anyway, I really do appreciate you guys joining today's video. Please do like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends and family. We're going to be trying to do these videos daily, upload them. Definitely share them to your friends, subscribe to the channel, and I hope you guys seriously have a blessed day. Thanks.